Well, hello, this is Yvonne Charneski with Von Henry Media. Welcome you to another segment of Producing Creative Content. Today we're talking about scripting, and we're going to be speaking with Billy Noakes and Adam Majewski, both who work on their own, but through Von Henry Media. And so let's get started. We want to talk about scripting because it's so important. It drives everything that we do. If we don't have a script, we don't know how many actors to hire, if you even want actors. Do you want it on a green screen or just a practical set like this? Would you prefer that we shoot it on an aircraft carrier or from a helicopter? I mean, there's just so many options, and without knowing that, in a script, we're lost. We would just be shooting film-shaped air. Billy, you put together a script for one of our clients, Bucket Buddy. Mm-hmm. Tell me how you worked with Dan and how that all came about.
From the beginning, it was all by telephone, the interviews, finding out what they wanted to accomplish, what the owner's concept was for his product, what his main message was. Sometimes people who know their product so well don't have a good sense of what other people don't understand about it. So that's what we have to draw out. So that was what most of the interview involved, was finding out what they knew about their product, what they thought was important, and then letting them know from an outsider standpoint what a viewer might need to know before making a decision. And then finding out what they felt was the most important element that they wanted to communicate, and combine that with the elements that a stranger might need to know.
We're going to show a short clip from that between 10 and 20 seconds so that people will be able to take your comments and see how that translated into something very concrete.
Okay.
And so let's watch that.
Its convenient spout ensures easier cleanup without wasting unused paint. The Bucket Buddy system makes do-it-yourself paint jobs easy. You can do it. You and your Bucket Buddy.
So that was very interesting, and you got to see that Billy took some very abstract pieces and turned it into something very concrete. Now I want to ask Adam about a piece he created for us while we were on the set. We had done 3 commercials for one of our clients, Ameritech, and they wanted to do something sort of, but they weren't very clear with it. And Adam came to me and said, "Look, I have an idea." So talk about that a little, Adam.
That was an interesting experience, because I think Billy did a great job with Bucket Buddy, and she was so right about the research that goes into talking to the client to make sure what is it you actually want to say. The only problem with the shoot you're talking about is I wasn't the writer, nor was there one on set, so I tried to be diplomatic. What I had observed as they were going through the other 3 commercials, everyone was having a great time. There was a sense of humor in the air. They were bantering back and forth with the props they had in the room, and I just happened to overhear the owner of the company and one of the actors say, the owner was saying, referencing a chess set, they were making jokes about the monkey and the chess set on the set just in between takes, and said, yeah, one day maybe we'll do a commercial about that. And it just, a light bulb went off that here we are, we have the set in place, we have a person who spent hours in makeup, the crew is in place. If there's any desire to do a funny commercial about a chess set, why not now?
Well, the bottom line is that it saved the client probably 12 to $1,500 because we would have had to have the actor come from Orlando and the makeup artist another 5 hours for a 30-second spot, and everything was, as you said, in place, and it was just wonderful. And so we're going to show that clip as well. It's going to follow, so watch this, please.
Do you feel like a helpless pawn in the game of managing your property effectively? Are you being rookied by inexperienced managers? Are you no longer the king or queen of your own association? Stop monkeying around. Make the change. Call Ameritech Community Management.
So now you see, again, that you can take these abstract concepts that can come to you like in a flash, and they turn into real projects. I want to thank you for joining us today with Producing Creative Content with Von Henry Media. We've enjoyed speaking with Billy and Adam, and if you want to speak with them directly, we encourage you to do that. Their contact information will be on the screen shortly. And if you want to speak with them in person, you're certainly welcome to come to our studio and meet with them there, or make arrangements directly with them. Most of the time, it won't take a meeting. It can be done over the phone or even with Skype, or as Billy said earlier, at Panera Bread. I do want to mention that we are shooting at the Venue Actors Studio in Pinellas Park. They graciously donated their set for us to be able to film today. Please frequent the theater often. They produce wonderful plays with local playwrights, and there'll be contact information about them as well. Thanks again.